This week in AMVs is brought to you by Chaotic Bad Raptor Productions. Yes, we really are just that awesome. Hello everyone, and thanks for joining me on another episode of This Week in AMVs. I am Nate, your host, and I want to welcome you to another Review Monday. Review Monday is where I select a video from my collection, or one submitted to me by you, the viewers, and I do what I call a full review of the video. A full review, for me, will be a little bit more in depth than what I do for a normal Watch Wednesday featured video, and yes, I will go a bit more in depth. I'll go into both what I like and what I don't like about the video. However, as I am a fan of music videos in the end, there's probably not going to be a whole lot that I don't like. So, how about we get started?
Independence Day, a short essay dictated by G. Barnango Esquire, transcribed by Gallery Curator. Back in the day, in the years of 1780 billion, it was a much different time in the Americas. Paul Revere and the Raiders had just made chart-buster musical hits, and it made the British peoples to be pissed off because the Beatles was not yet invented. And so the British began teabagging the American peoples and made them wear foofy wigs and tight pants. This was an epidemic of terrible proportions, and so angry Americans got together and teabagged a bunch of English guys hard in the Boston Harbor, and it was a massacre to behold. Then a bunch of mans got together to write a breaking up letter to England because it was America, damn it! And they wanted to eat apple pies and pizza and drink the cold beers instead of the boiled sheep guts and whatever icky snob food they eat over there in the British Isles. It was at this time that Sam Adams...
One of the things I really love about hosting the Youmacon music video contest each and every single year is the slew of interesting and new videos that we seem to receive each and every single year. There's always at least a good selection of very unique, interesting videos that are submitted to us by local editors within the Detroit area, and throughout all of Michigan. It's something that's really kind of endearing. You'd think that a convention that happens at the end of what's considered the normal convention calendar year, it happens, late October, very early November, you'd think all of the big cons had already seen all of the good new entries, and we'd get left with the leftovers, or the stuff that's already been seen. And yes, to a degree, we do get some of that, but we still get some of these interesting and unique new videos that I've never seen in any other con, and I follow a lot of conventions contests because that's where I wind up seeing a lot of the really good videos throughout the year. So it really is quite interesting when I see these new and interesting videos that, of course, I've been talking about over the last couple of weeks and through into the next couple of weeks as well. This video that I'm talking about today is of no difference to the rest of this. The video I'm talking about today is Gabriel Gathis, otherwise known as Tech Crew Never Dies Productions, video Independence Day. This video isn't really an AMV. In a way, I would hardly even call it a live-action music video. It's more of kind of an odd picture music video, and actually, it's really a text video. That's one of the weird, interesting things about it. I mean, one of the things that is considered a taboo of music video editing is using text. Now, granted, yes, the audio source used is not music. It is a guy basically reading an essay. If you've ever heard of the Half-Life, Full-Life Consequences audio and, little fanfic story, this is kind of written on the same vine. In fact, I think it's made by the same author and using one of his characters. And this character writes this very weird, odd essay about, Independence Day. The War of Independence that leads into the Independence Day movie, includes some stuff from The Patriot in it, and it's really quite hilarious. It's totally, horribly inaccurate, but that's what makes it funny, is how inaccurate and stupid it sounds with the weird, horrible language used with inside it. But at the same time, it's kind of endearing and fun even so. And that's what makes this video fun, is using that source and then crafting this fun visual story from it. Granted, yes, like I said, it's a text video, so there's a lot of text on screen, and it's pretty much all the text that's being said appears on screen. And the text isn't necessarily done really well, honestly. I mean, it's just generic text, not a whole lot to differentiate it from the background, and it's red, white, and blue, which aren't necessarily colors you would normally want to put as far as text in order to, well, make it stand out from what's happening in the background. There are quite a few parts where you can't even read the text because the video in the background is white and the text is white as well. But even then, it's still fun and hilarious if you think about it, because, you know, while yes, it does have that white text, every once in a while there'll be an emphasized word in red or something like that, and it'll be something weird and funny. And in the end, that's what makes this video fun, is just the use of things that you wouldn't normally consider good in a music video in order to make something that, in a way, is what we like to call awesomecore. It's so bad that it's good. The audio source is definitely awesomecore. It is so bad that it's good. And the video, in a way, because it's using that, is awesomecore, but at the same time it's done so well that it kind of goes beyond the awesomecore of so bad it's good and into, well, it's just good. I had tons of fun watching this video multiple times while I was doing quality check, when we were doing judging. It was one of the favorites as far as judging was concerned at YomaCon. Our judges really, really loved it, and it definitely helped lighten the mood of some very more, well, kind of sad and downer videos that we had seen very recently, and all of a sudden this thing comes up and everyone's like, yay, finally something fun and happy and enjoyable. And did he just really say that? That's kind of, you know, kind of what's going on with this video. It's tons of fun, and I highly approve of the fact that it won the America for Here award at YomaCon this past year. We really much enjoyed this video, and honestly I think you should be able to enjoy it too. So why don't you stop listening to me and go watch the video yourself. Believe me, no need to thank me. Just remember, that Benjamin Franklin, he is a total polling machine.
President long enough to declare it was finally Independence Day. And so it was that America became free, except for the black peoples. So, on the 4th of July, it is common tradition in the Americas to blow things up and laugh at English people and crank some Nugent while drinking lots and lots of beers. Only last year, my neighbor got drunk and blew off 2 of his fingers trying to set off this badass fireworks pack he had. So if you's weak and stupid and wants to keep all of your fingers and heads, go somewhere else! Because in America we do not mess around. I had this huge pile of explodies that I is going to set off that will make people crap their pants all the way over in China. Americas need no permits. Signed, GoGo Io Gigamoto Bormango Hotelis American.
And with that, my friends, today's Review Monday is now over. If you have any suggestions for videos for future Review Mondays, or, well, any other comment for that matter, please go ahead and send them my way. You can do so by commenting in the comment sections below, both here on YouTube as well as on the website, or you could always send them my way via Twitter. And as always, I want to thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope to see you all again next time. This is Nate, signing off.